What's going on, world? Your boy Kuya P. And of course, my man Webster Style, Checkpoint Squad, Sartorial Geek Magazine. And as you can probably tell, your boy ain't feeling too well. Voice ain't all the way there. Maybe it's sexy. I don't know. Is it sexy? What's up? Do women like that gravelly joint? You know, I'm trying. I don't know. Wasn't trying to talk like this right now, but wasn't even going to probably do a weekly this week, man. But I was committed because there's a couple of projects dropping this week. Actually, 3 of them. I have a top 3, and I'm actually giving you one more because it's probably the bigger project dropping this week. But I saw my top 3 this week already, and I just want to really show it love and express to Webster Style how much he needs to make it a point to see these this weekend as well. So we're going to just get right into it, Webster Style. You ready, brother?
I'm ready.
All right, first up, the honorable mention. I'm including it because it's the biggest film dropping in theaters this week. We know the genetics of it. But you'll see after we watch the trailer. I'm sure Webster Style knows this one. It's Argylle, y'all. Henry Cavill, John Cena. It's the big.
I certainly hope you dance as well as you dress.
There's only one way to find out.
You and I, we're not so different. Agent Argylle.
Little help? Hold on.
The book is phenomenal, sweetie, but what happens next?
It's called a cliffhanger, Mother.
Ellie, it's called a cop-out.
Whoa, hey, there's a cat in there.
Oh my God, you're Ellie friggin' Conway.
Author of the Argylle series, Ellie Conway. I am such a fan.
Oh yeah? What is it you do?
Espionage.
Would you sign my book?
Here we go.
I love this book. Come on.
You know, the more I see Bryce Dallas Howard, the more I see her dad now when I see her.
Real-life spies.
Oh, yeah?
Why would they care about me?
Because you're a goddamn fortune teller, Ellie. What you wrote in your new book actually happened, and you kicked a hornet's nest you didn't even know existed.
I'm in some really big trouble, Mom.
Oh, so now you're experimenting with drugs.
I want all assets on them now. I need her to write the next chapter.
The premise of this is interesting.
God, I hate that cat.
It's time for you to meet the real Agent Argylle.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, there
I
you
feel
go,
like it's
Matt.
cool to have that cat in that backpack like that. That's just me.
Right? So what do you think about Agent Argylle, man?
It looks crazy. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I was supposed to see this like I saw all the rest of my picks this week, but due to me being sick and a wife out of town, which just times didn't work. But I heard it's a little bit all over the place, but I heard
I've heard that too.
Bad.
Yeah.
So I'm curious for myself. Again, don't make my opinion sway you. Everybody, even though we're a pick show, and you hear other critics out there, form your own opinions, y'all. You're your own person. Because sometimes people say shit is bad and it's actually good, man. I know for myself included, people knock stuff and I really enjoyed certain things, but
exactly.
There he goes. So with that being said, I actually think my picks this week are pretty good compared to some of the other stuff. Again, my opinion, make your own. So let's kick it off with an animated joint. First up, Eldon, I got coming to Paramount Plus. You actually don't have to hit the theaters for this one. I think they were trying to do that, but then things changed. So exclusively on Paramount Plus, it would deserve a theatrical release. I'm talking about The Tiger's Apprentice. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we did the reaction for this one.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'll be right back. Get.
Tom? Are you okay?
Do I know you, man?
No, but I've been watching over you your whole life.
Who are you?
I know it's cool. Your grandmother was a guardian, sworn to protect humanity. Now the duty of protecting it is yours.
Haha, very funny, right?
It's time to start your training.
Oh, it's on. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Go. Oh! Wait, how did you know I was gonna survive?
I didn't.
Is that a dragon?
Show off.
It will be my honor to guide you.
Wait, we're getting dim sum?
Not everything is what it seems, kid. We're the Zodiac. Sworn to protect the Guardian.
Who's the featherweight? I'm Tom, lactose intolerant and guardian of a Steph Curry rookie card. What?
Feel the power inside you.
Oh, yeah! Wait, you don't talk too, do you? It's about to be on.
That's
We
what's
need
smart.
you for what's coming.
Who said kids can't fly?
Might be a movie night this weekend.
I don't know if I can be.
I think the Lil would like this.
Your grandma
Yeah.
believed in you. It's in your blood.
I've waited 1,000 years for this moment.
I am the guardian. We've got this. Zodiac up!
Oh yeah!
You know that it's coming. Yeah, I said it, this about to be.
There you go. Paramount Plus, The Tiger's Apprentice. Take, that Chinese zodiac, turn those fantastical creatures into a protective force.
Right.
That's kind of like your basic premise for this film. I'll probably have a full review drop this week, and also some interviews possibly
Nice.
dropping with some of the cast. But what do you think of that one, Webster Style?
Oh, I liked it when we did the reaction. That looks pretty cool. I like the use of Chinese Zodiac and kind of a, I wouldn't say a Power Rangers sort of feel at the end with everybody coming together, but it was, looked pretty cool.
There you go. It is a lot of fun. I'm actually happier that it's on streaming than theater. I do have some, I'll put my thoughts in the review because I don't want to disappoint anybody. I do think it's a fun film, but I wouldn't compare it to like a Pixar joint.
Well, I'm thinking of just how the box office is at the moment. I don't think this would have been a good film to drop now at all. I think streaming is they just need to do some marketing for it because if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't know anything about it.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Also, beyond my possible reviews and interviews for The Tiger's Apprentice, I just got this from my friends over from Paramount Plus.
Nice.
So I'll be doing a What's in the Box. They sent me some swag, y'all. Stay tuned to our What's in the Box. Just had that sitting right next to me. Forgot I needed to promote that. So there you go. Webster Style knows we got content coming out our ears, and I'm very blessed. So stay tuned for that. Next up, we're now in Black History Month 2024. National Geographic. Actually, as of this recording, tonight we're recording on a Thursday, February 1st. It's premiering Genius MLKX. It's the 4th season of the Genius series. This year, they're focusing on MLK and Malcolm X. And it will also be, tonight's the debut on National Geographic as of this recording. And then the day after, they'll be airing the episodes on Disney. Well, it'll be streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu. It's a 8-episode series with new episodes every week. So if you don't catch it on Nat Geo, you'll catch the following episode on Disney Plus and Hulu the day after. But let's get into it. Genius MLKX. Here we go.
Reverend, we understand. We meet at last. We have been oppressed. We were forced to ride the back of a bus so a white passenger could sit.
Innocent black men are in prison.
How many more have to be slain for America to say enough is enough?
We're in this together. How can I help you?
We will lead people to real equality in this country.
To fight against oppression by any means necessary.
What you're doing is just. Never question that.
Brothers and sisters, are you ready?
I believe you're going to do great things.
We must be a little daring. We can change the course of history.
Be careful. Evil looms over everything.
This is our reality now. Do you think this is going to hurt more you or me?
I imagine it's unlikely to hate either one of us.
Well, then let's keep them guessing.
Amen to that.
All right, there we go. Now, Geo, Hulu, Disney Plus, Genius MLKX. What do you think about that?
You know, I had a conversation with a friend the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and they were lamenting about how we are constantly telling the same stories about our history. And particularly this conversation I'll try to make was more so about like slave movies and sort of trauma as far as African Americans are. And that's the story we constantly tell. And I said to them, I understand that, and as someone of my age, I'm tired of some of these things as well. But some of these things, these stories need to be retold over and over to keep them fresh. To keep them at the eyeballs of newer generations who would not go back and maybe watch some of the things that we watched growing up to learn about these individuals, in this case, MLK and X. And when I first saw the series that was coming out, I'm like, why are we doing this again? How many times are we going to talk about MLK? How many times are we going to? But I'm now watching the trailer again after that conversation, after I said, no, this is a good way of reigniting that discussion or putting it out there, because there are going to be people who watch this who weren't alive when they did the MLK movie, who weren't alive when Malcolm X came out, hell, who weren't alive when or really of age when Selma came out a few years ago. And this is something that is fresh and new and just modern, that someone of a different generation may be more apt to watch than something that you or I grew up on. So I get it. So it looks very well done. Very well done.
Got you. So I'll say to what you just said and that conversation you had, Eldon, Webster style, my brother. I agree 110%. When I first got hit up about this project, I was like, MLK, Malcolm X again. You know, like you just said, we've seen this story. Why not so many other Black Americans? You know what I'm saying? My peanut guy, I'm forgetting him right now. The brother, you know what I'm saying? Just exactly. Yeah. We haven't had a good Carver story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
so
real.
Many Black icons that are well deserving of this treatment and respect. But with that being said, and to your point, you know, again, we still need to remind cats and and tell these stories. So I was like, okay. But then, so I was like, let me look into this a little bit. I saw that this is the 4th season of Genius. I started to get a little upset. because when I saw that the first 3 seasons, they concentrated on Einstein, then they went to Picasso, and then they went to Aretha Franklin. Why are we combining Malcolm X and Martin Luther King together? You know what I'm saying? Why do you put both of them in one? And so I actually brought that up when I had the opportunity. So side note, I have interviews with the cast. I had the opportunity to speak with Kelvin Harrison Jr., who plays Martin Luther King in this, who was also the lead in Chevalier that came out a year ago. Another
right, I remember.
legend.
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah,
Here he plays Malcolm X. Martin Luther King. I had the opportunity to speak with Waruche Opia, who plays Coretta Scott King, and Jamie Lawson, who plays Betty Shabazz. 2 amazing women who really did the damn thing in this. And then I couldn't do at the time for this interview. I had Heather step in, but she talked to Gina Prince by the Wood and Reggie Rock by the Wood, who are the executive producers on this. So all that content is going to be up on the NRW. Y'all check that out. Some amazing interviews. But in my conversations, I brought it up to them, that, why this? So you'll hear that in those conversations. So go check that out. But what I will say, after screening the series and prep for these interviews, it's 8 episodes. It's a great docuseries, y'all, dropping each, week this month, Black History Month. I actually was quite pleased, because again, we've heard these stories before. What I really appreciated about this series in particular, one, all the actors just did a phenomenal job. Maybe not all the way likening to the look of certain, in appearance wise.
Yeah,
but still brilliantly cast. The
that.
actors did their thing. They didn't exactly, have the same facial features, but they could play the role, and they did that outstanding. But what I really appreciated specifically was Waruche Opia, who plays Coretta Scott King, and Jamie Lawson, who plays Betty Shabazz. They did a focus on the women. With it being MLK, they did do it again. We get to know about these men, but we already know about these men. But with some of the other adaptations, we don't really see the women behind the men.
Right.
So that is one thing I really appreciated, because I know you and I are the same, Eldon. We are nothing without the amazing women, our wives, and the women around us. And so it's important that the women of the movement, Coretta and Betty, get featured. And I think they got a bit of that with this series. Okay. And would recommend it. So that's why it's my picks. Again, Hollywood, we need to know all the other great Black icons.
Right.
We've got a lot of MLK. We got a lot of X.
We did get that Rustin movie on Netflix, which I still got to watch. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. So, with that being said, yeah, I like what you said earlier. I completely agree. And that's the same vibes I felt. But I will say, if you're a little bit apprehensive about this because you feel you already know it, you do know it, but you're getting a little bit more. You're getting the humanity.
It looks different enough.
Yes.
Based on it. And also, this is something that the same story can be told in different ways, and it has different impacts on you.
Well said, brother.
And I feel as though this is one of those times, especially at least with the trailer presentation, it's the same story, but it's told in a different way.
Yes.
So there may be, just like you said, there are different aspects of their story now that, especially highlighting Coretta Scott King and Betty Shabazz, that maybe we haven't gotten before, to really highlight more of their stories and their plights, being the wives of these men and during this time in our country. So yeah, I get it.
There you go. All right, Webster Style. Definitely check that out, man. It's a great series. 8 episodes. In my top pick, and the reason why I'm braving being sick right now and begs Webster Style to talk to me real quick, I had to do it weekly because I literally binged all of the episodes of this new series dropping on Prime Video in one sitting. It's so effing good. It's based on a classic film, Webster Style, that we know of, that featured Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Who knew that this remake, revisiting of this would be so good? I certainly didn't think it was going to be as good. It got me hooked. It's why I'm talking to you right now, Webster Style. Let's check out the trailer, and we'll talk a little bit more. Mr. Smith,
I'm Jay.
I'm John.
Love and happiness.
Banking card and marriage registration.
Something that can make you do.
We're married.
Yeah, I guess we're married.
Make you do right.
They didn't bring up that we'd be paired until the last interview.
It's an old KGB tactic. And you draw less attention as a couple.
Very romantic.
What is it that you two do?
We're software engineers. Administer single dose, no casualties.
What? You think if the company hadn't matched you, you'd be compatible?
You're sitting underneath a shelter I made. I made this fire. I got you this fish.
Shelter, food, fire, water.
No.
Maybe.
Work, life, romance. They're all part of the same project.
You said you love me.
Yeah, you did too.
We're about to die.
So you didn't mean it?
No, I do.
Ron Perlman.
That's cool.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
It's just a job. It is not life and death. See? You feel better?
There you go. Coming to Prime Video.
You know, we did the react to this, and we said it looked really good. I find, and I think somebody posted IGN gave it a 9, which I'm like, whoa, okay. I find it amazing because I don't remember how long ago. It's been at least a decade, maybe a little bit longer. The NBC was trying to do a show based off of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and it never happened. And
I'm glad they didn't, because with Prime Video, without non-network, you could like do more adult type shit, which is what,
yeah. But I'm glad it didn't happen either, because it would have been so sucky. And I think they would have tried to do a straight retread of the movie. And that's, you know, we've seen that like with True Lies not too long ago. When they redo a movie for television, they really just do a retread of the movie and just turn into a series from there. And this looks something, it's inspired by, but not like a retelling of the Angelina Brad Pitt movie from 2005. So I said it looked great. I think I just signed up I got a free 30 days, so I'm gonna probably pop in a couple episodes before it's gone in about 3 weeks. And hey, it looks good.
All right. Well, I'm here to tell you, Webster Style, brother, so good, bro. So good. You know, the premise of the film, the 80s, when did it come out? I don't remember when the OG went out, but like
2005.
Two assassins, two beautiful people. First off, like that was also kind of hard to believe at that time too, right? How Brad Pitt and Angelina just be real good assassins. They too good looking. They'll get figured out. Oh, I know you did something wrong with you, right? Here, and you even this, I believe you did it in the react. This is more believable with them too. Not knocking them, as you know, they're both good looking people, and Maya Erskine and Donald Glover, but it's more believable, right?
Yeah, they look normal. They look unassuming.
It's right there. So, but that same concept, there were two people in a couple in therapy that happen to be assassins. So I can say this without spoiling. Take that same premise. This is the basic premise of Mr. Smith, Miss Smith. You have two people that one might have been with the military, one might be ex-CIA. They find out about this program. They both get inducted into this program, and we see them coming together, working in this program. There you go. So it's 8 episodes. I want to talk so much about this, man. Maya Erskine, you've seen her in Pen 15. She's also the voiceover of the lead character in Blue Eye Samurai. Donald Glover. Come on, man. Everybody knows Childish Gambino, ATL. Right. He's also one of the executive producers on this, one of the writers on this. I think he's got a lot of his people from ATL behind this as well. I
was wondering
because
about
you get
that
a very
also.
much of ATL feel with it in certain aspects and certain episodes, brother. And there's so many stars. You said Ron Perlman. The Ron Perlman episode, bro, that he's in, man, him and Donald Glover go at it a little bit. Really good. There's a lot of great co-stars in this. Just outstanding. I want people to say to watch it, and I want people to talk about it online, because I don't want to say how the ending goes. but it's just because I want some more. And we only have 8 episodes. I binged it all, and I probably need to go back, but I need more people to watch it so that we can get a demand, because it's an outstanding series, man. And if this is all we get, I'm very happy that we got it. And I would recommend it to everybody, brother. Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Prime Video. Highly recommend. So that's my top pick. I also gave you Genius MLKX. 8 episodes there as well. Great new series. It's Black History Month. Check it out, man. Learn more so that way we can stop this ridiculousness out here. And then the Tiger's Apprentice and Argylle as well. Again, I didn't get a chance to see Argylle, but it looks good. Matthew Vaughn is a crazy cat. So there you go. What do you think, man, for this week?
Good picks all around.
Appreciate you, man. But yeah, Tiger's Apprentice, go watch it with the little one, man. I think your little one might like that one as well. I think it's a little fun one for the kids.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go, man. Before we get up out of here, I want to throw some love over to Web Style. We'll have a new checkpoint out there that we just recently recorded right before this recording. So stay tuned for that. But I know Web Style also has some other things going on, along with some interviews with Sartorial and Geek. What you got, bro?
Man, too much. Interview with Dr. Aaron McDonald, who is the current science advisor, one of the 2 current science advisors for Star Trek, in support of Farpoint Convention, which is happening in Paxton, Maryland, February 9th through 11th. So I talked to her, that's up, as well as author Cassandra Charles. Talked to her about her book series, as well as her other entrepreneurial endeavors. And then we visited the Washington, D.C. Auto Show last week. So pretty much every day there is footage from all of different car makers that are there, and all that's happening right now over at websterstyle.com.
There you go. Show love to my brother Webster Style, man. Before I lose my voice, I want y'all to show love to my brother Webster Style. He got a lot of dope content coming his way. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm gonna lose my voice, but I got more content coming next week, man. Y'all know the deal. NRW, Nerds Rule the World, your boy Kuya P, Webster Style. Our links in the description below. Hit us up so we can chat it up. Peace.